because we were the first one to have the problem.
Right.
That's why so many communities reached out to us, okay?
So we've been up here at this property for at least, I would say, over 20 years, and I never thought we'd have any problem with water. Nobody wants to come and buy a piece of property that they can't even use the water for drinking. I mean, you can use it to do laundry, you can water your grass and wash your cars, but you have to drink. You know, who wants to buy a place with poison water?
Because of all the news, because of all the bad publicity, because of everything you've heard, the appraisers are using it against us.
Economic development, you know, that's going to have to come over time. I believe that there's a stigma attached to the water, but you know, in 20 years, I hope that, you know, the community is flourishing, and we're in a better direction and healthier overall.
Because of industry, we need industry to make stuff, to make people have money in their pocket, have a job to go to, but yet it's causing this earth of ours to be polluted, poisoned.
And you also don't need a job if you're sick or dying. So I think that, you know, in general, the community is supportive of what we've done. But like I said, you're never going to make everybody happy.
We didn't move out because we don't want to move out, and we want to live here. In St. Cobain, when the Kiwanis Club was redoing the playground, I mean, they did a lot to help the community. Okay, so I mean, they have given back to the community, and they bought this problem. This was never their problem. They bought it. Yes, it doesn't go away. It doesn't go away fast, but it's time to stop and just start rebuilding.
Being the township supervisor, I'm trying to stand up for the people to represent them for this contamination, because it's really affecting our area, and I don't feel we've gained quite enough support as we should have over the years from both the federal government and the state government. We just want the Air Force to come in, tackle the problem. We don't really care why it's there, just get rid of it. First involvement was around 2012 when notice about the PFAS contamination in the river came about. But it was portrayed as not quite that big of a deal in the beginning. And over the years, as we learned more about it, it became evident that this was a very serious problem. The health department from Michigan started doing more education about it. They put up do not eat fish advisories. I did a lot of research on it, and it's about the last year and a half where we've been working real hard to try and push the issues with this.
State to state to state, each state handles their crises differently. But the one thing that we've learned is, as citizens, if you're adamant and persistent and you keep asking the questions and you keep going for the information and you keep up the fight, you'll get more and more information from the people you need it from. Do not give up. It might be a really long battle, a really long fight. It's exhausting, it's tiring, but you have to keep going and fight for yourselves. What happened in Hoosick Falls was instrumental in bringing awareness to an entire water quality issue. The governor's office implemented $2.5 billion in this year's budget, and it's called the Clean Water Infrastructure Act. So people, you know, it's not just what's contaminated water. We're talking about old pipes that are 145 years old.